Okay, there we
Please
go.
tell me when you
But-
start recording.
What?
Please tell me when you start recording.
Yeah, I just did. But so I was watching my friend's stream. He's streaming Strive, and he was streaming with a couple of my friends, and one of them is an accent core player, and he hates Strive because it's not accent core, and it's fucking annoying. He just finds like anything to complain about, and so they were playing, and the friend that was streaming, he plays Axel. And you know the move where he throws out the chains and then there's the explosion behind them or whatever? He was complaining about that move because, and I quote, I couldn't block it. So they went into a match and he's like, I will pay you $5 if you can't block this. And then he blocked the whole move and closed the game. And my dog... He's just finding nothing to complain about. It's like, come on, dude. He's also complaining about like losing because he misinputs, and it's like, that's not the game. That's you. What?
Fun fact, Kachu. I learned a cool tech while we were playing because I misinput Potbuster, and I did backwards. What is it? I did backwards Mega Fist, and I learned a cool mix-up against Mashing versus Potbuster. You can do backwards Mega Fist, catch it, and then because you're already holding back charge, you can do immediate Hammerfall. And because you're Mega Plus on back heavy, like back Mega Fist, you put him in another mix-up situation.
Huh.
See, a lot of this is alien to me, because actually, I'm not very good at fighting games. I just like Guilty Gear the most because it's fun, and also it has Faust.
Faust is sick.
Faust is so weird.
Faust is so cool.
I play against
Strive is
like...
probably my favorite Faust.
That's fair.
I haven't seen his full moveset in Strive. I actually don't know much about Strive other than how meaty Potemkin is, because I want to avoid spoiling myself before I get the game.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, me and Ned played, we were playing and he played as Faust, and then we saw a bunch of stuff that he was doing. It's
so
really
weird.
funny, all the stuff he can do.
Yeah.
Also just like his air dash. Oh no, it's not the swim anymore.
It is. It's still the swim. And Faust is still the swim.
It's
and
not
Strive
swimming,
is the
no,
swim.
he floats.
He does like a little like dolphin. He doesn't do the swim
well,
he does in the other game.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, I
he
mean
does
like
it different. But yeah, the swim in XX and Xrd is hilarious. But I actually like the new one more because he's still doing a swimming technique, but he's not putting any effort into it. He's doing the depressed swim.
I'm really curious as to
depression.
why Faust is the way he is in Strive. I should probably maybe look it up. But I'm kind of scared too.
Well, I don't think anyone knows because he's not in the story mode like at all.
It's not?
Yeah, dude, half the cast doesn't show up.
Reason?
Yeah, Ramlethal only shows up as a PNG at the very end. Her model's not even in it. She shows up as a PNG. Potemkin shows up and he doesn't buster a single person.
Good.
It's a bad game.
They gave
Heck
Potemkin
yeah.
They gave him giant robot arms and he didn't buster the White House. He didn't. I was totally expecting him to pop buster the White House.
Strive is just White House down into
Yeah.
of Evangelion.
Basically. Also, projectiles are bullshit. Says the man with one of the best projectiles in the game.
Gunflame?
Gunflame is so good. Gunflame is like traditionally... Yeah, okay, Geoflame. Gunflame is traditionally like one of the best pressure tools in all of Gear.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Well, I heard that Potemkin's new projectile move and
Yanterkai.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just his super from XX, except now instead of being able to cancel it into a punch, it just goes full screen and has infinite like armor and like projectile involved. So it's just whatever projectile they throw at you, it doesn't matter. It's also invincible on startup, so it's a reversal.
It's so
Thank
weird.
God this Thank God Dizzy players aren't in the game. Their whole character would have been trashed.
Dude, you literally just do Gigantic Kai, Hammerfall behind it, and if they jump, you do Hammerfall break and anti-air. It's
Dizzy
so
will be in the
dope.
game soon, right?
I hope to God she is. I
I
love
hope
Dizzy.
Dizzy's in. She's based.
I want Dizzy to be in just so I get more Dizzy art.
Yeah, Dizzy would be fun. Another one I'd hope is Jam, and that's just because I like playing Jam.
Fair.
About that before. I don't think Jam or Dizzy would have to change all that much. I think if
Yeah.
they just tone back some of their more Guilty Gear aspects. Honestly, but like with Eno staying as similar as she did to previous iterations, it wouldn't surprise me that much if they just brought them over.
They definitely have to tone down a bit, but yeah.
Yeah, like Dizzy Fish couldn't exist in this in like
I'm pretty sure they would just like give Jam leggings and maybe trim down her baked donut hair a bit.
that's what we call unfortunate.
You gotta have Cliff, dude. He's the Jagan of Guilty Gear.
He is Guilty Gear's Jagan.
Who?
Cliff.
I did not hear.
Cliff.
Cliff.
True, because he's
He's
I
old.
don't know, falls off or something. Is that a pun on his name? I don't know.
No, he's just old. That's why I said
He's
Jagan.
just old.
and he doesn't fucking exist anymore. Smile.
Yeah, when you make Jagan a decoy.
He's old and he got benched.
Damn, bro. Couldn't be FE1.
Well, then they used the Valkyrie staff on him for accent core.
Back.
You're gonna use the Ohm staff.
We should introduce our guest first of all.
Oh yeah, you didn't
Fair.
introduce me yet.
Let's just do a little intro here. Welcome
Yeah,
to
our guest-
episode 9.
Cliff Anderson or Anderson.
Just shut up. But welcome everyone to episode 9 of the podcast. It's your hosts, as usual, Katru, Nep, and Wind, and we have another guest today, Selk. How's it going?
Yeah, me. I'm awesome. I'm a whole Selk.
Kind of based. And, I heard it's your birthday, so happy birthday.
No, it's not my birthday.
Yeah,
I
happy
don't know
birthday,
why people. Oh my god, it's a running joke that Archer does all the time. He just says it's my birthday randomly, and everyone goes happy birthday. This is the biggest it's gotten so far. I don't know why people are doing this. It's scary.
Katru, you know, I told you, even if it was Selk's birthday, someone more important's having their birthday today. Can we just give a round of applause? Happy birthday, Galgura. Happy birthday,
Oh, it's
Shark.
your birthday today?
Yeah.
Boo.
Happy birthday, Funny Shark.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, buddy shark.
Funny Shark.
Oh my god.
Even when I was like, make sure you don't message the wrong cell because there's like
Yeah.
5 of them on Twitter
I was
recently.
gonna bring that up. It's like, what the fuck was going on with that? Why were there 5 of you?
Oh, okay, I can explain that. So basically, I did as a joke. I Selkified one of my friends. So he just decided to make a duplicate of my Twitter. And then it got another person involved. So now there was 3 Selks running around, and it was hard for even me to tell. And then on Discord, the person I'm talking about is Yoko. He Yoko-fied me.
So you became
So we
Yoko.
basically just made duplicates of each other. It was great. Selkification is real and you are next.
Oh god. Oh man.
Every minute you aren't running, I'm getting closer. Check your floorboards.
Oh,
Wait,
god, how did you know I
I don't
owned
have
this card
floorboards.
before? Oh, I do. Monk
I have
ass.
the carpet. I can't even see you coming.
You need to dust under here. It's very dusty. I almost sneezed.
No, I wonder if that's why. Unironically, I wonder if that's why I sneeze so fucking much. And why they're so vulgar. My sneezes, like genuinely, one of my coworkers was telling me I might need to go to the doctor because they're so bad that they're causing headaches, like headaches and chest pain.
What?
Well, it could be mold or something.
Maybe, but it happens at work too.
Could be mold in your nose, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, like, I take really, really hot showers for like half an hour, and sometimes it gets mold on the walls. So, I mean, I don't know how that's related at all, but it might be mold.
I know why, dude. Honestly, it's because you play Ember.
No, I don't play Ember.
No, I'm talking to Nav.
Oh.
What? What's going on?
That's
I didn't hear you.
Fucking
And
Ember
why?
player.
It's because you play Ember, dude.
Yeah, I do like
Ember
Ember.
player.
Ember
Yeah.
player. Bottom
That's why.
text.
That's why you're having these problems.
True, Ember good.
Haha,
I
he
mean-
has the brave sword in
cringe.
FE6.
See,
Make
like,
fun of him.
like about Ember, I think a lot of the work that went into it is really, really cool.
It is.
But a lot of the stuff they did was also really, really dumb. Like, I don't like Dorothy's new portrait.
Oh, that one's way worse.
Yeah, but I do like some of the
I
stuff.
haven't played since the Dorothy update. I played right after the Noah update. So there's been some changes to Ember since the last time I touched it.
The last time I beat Ember was when snipers still had crits. So
Oh yeah, snipers don't have 15 crit anymore. They shouldn't have in the first place.
they had like 30.
What the fuck?
So they tried to make it Radiant Dawn. I see.
I love how
That's
people said
so
Ember.
fucked up. I didn't really use any of the snipers in Ember personally.
You're
I went Burr with the horses.
No, you're cringe.
The
Klein
horses are actually
literally
surprisingly.
I used Klein while he was good, but then I switched him out for fucking what is it? Sue and what's his face? Hell, I went to Sakai.
You went to Sakai?
I went to Sakai and I liked it.
Who wouldn't go to
You're a
Sakai?
monster.
I had two nomads and they went Burr. Also,
I have an
Sue had
answer.
more strength and speed than Shin, but she died in like 2 hits. It was so funny.
Wind, I have an answer for you. Who wouldn't go to Sakai? Percival. Percival fucking hates Sakai.
Oh yeah, because of all the fucking trees everywhere.
Percival's also a
Because he
raging.
fucking sucks in Sakai. Honestly,
Yeah.
hot take, Percival not that good unless you go Ilya. He's actually really bad in the route split regardless. Because there's kind of a lot of
Dude. But Milady gets way better.
Milady gets way better in Ilya, I think.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
she has to
Oh
roll
my
the
God.
Trophy shield.
Oh yeah, keep going.
Oh no, that was it. It was just
Oh, well, I remember last playthrough I gave Milady the Delphi shield. Because, fun fact, I actually haven't used Milady that much. She destroyed the first chapter of Ilya, because literally nothing could kill her.
I soloed that chapter.
Ilya chapter 1, you just dance her forward and have her fucking go burr in the top left of the map with a killing edge and just murder everything.
a killing
I had her
edge.
solo that chapter before.
Her killing.
I don't even have to
killing
do that, I just used an Iron Lance.
Yeah. She's kind of just really, really good, surprisingly, you know?
When the Wyvern is good.
True.
I've heard people say that Ember is more balanced than FE6, and I just lose my mind when I see that shit.
It's not more balanced, it's just rebalanced. It's a different balance.
Yeah, it's definitely
I
different.
wouldn't,
Good way to say it.
I mean,
If your
that is a
definition of balance is how many units in the cast are viable and can be used without holding the player back, it is technically more balanced. Because they make-
technically yes, but
but that doesn't make it a more interesting game.
Balance is such a stupid thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
it's
makes-
a one-player game, homie.
Yeah, what makes Ember interesting is its changes to units. that make them viable in different ways than what I'm used to. It's a new way to play FE6, and I like that.
I mean, I can kind of appreciate it, but whenever I have to play Chapter 12 again, or whatever number the one is that Reg joins, it's so bad. The game clearly wasn't designed for 2 to 3 bows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense in that chapter for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that chapter's way easier in Ember. It's already an easy chapter, but Ember makes it even easier.
It's a fun
Bro,
chapter,
you're stuck in court. I mean,
I use Shin and I use Sue, and they go. Also, a lot of those in the corridors, I don't know if it's been changed since an update, use short bows. So they only have 1-2 range.
It's been changed. One of them has a hunter's bow, which is a horse effective bow.
Yeah, he's there too, but he's not the one in the corridor. You can take him out on turn 2 before you even reach the corridor by having someone run up and snipe him, because he stands close enough that you can hit him at 2 range, and you can buy spears. So you can just have the stronger of Alance or Roy run up and go, "Burr, you're dead," and then continue forward.
Roy with spears is so fucking cursed.
It's so cursed, but it's so powerful.
Dude, the horse effectiveness against nomads, that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, they changed it so nomads are now, you can get bonked by horse slayers and stuff.
Lame.
Thank God. But there's also just a lot of changes I don't really understand why with Ember. Like the wyvern on chapter 2.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's a wyvern in chapter 2.
Oh, the wyvern enemy, yeah.
Because it makes the chapter a little bit more interesting. Because honestly, base chapter 2, after like 3 turns, it's pretty boring. Pretty boring. It just becomes, in slower play, it just becomes Shauna, fly back and forth and fix everyone's inventories because I don't have prep screen. And then, like,
kinda.
it gives something for Boris and Walt to do. Because Boris and Walt can just walk backwards and kill him before anyone else has to worry about it.
Yeah.
I don't think I got to chapter 2 when I played Ember. I stopped playing it.
You looked at Boris, you were like, okay, he has like full weapon triangle. This is cringe. Close the game.
Well, he has swords and lances. And he gets axes on promotion. He's just a cavalier.
And bows. He gets every weapon.
Only some generals.
Yeah, I love quad generals. That's one of the best parts about
yeah, not every.
In my opinion,
not every general gets bows as well. Like Barth doesn't get bows, but Wendy does get bows. She actually starts with bows, but she doesn't get swords. She has bows and lances. So she has bows, lances, axes.
Yeah, it's cool.
And then Boris has all 4, I believe. Douglas has all 4, I think. Douglas is actually kind of sick. Like, he's got... Yeah, Douglas has, like, actual stats. And he has, really good weapon ranks.
Douglas deserves the world. Douglas is awesome.
Also, if you, what is it? So, in chapter 16X, where you get Roach, if you spare Roach's squad, like you don't kill any of the guys that he spawns with, then you 1, get Roach, 2, you get a bunch of gear, and 3, you get hard mode Douglas. So you get Douglas with his increased stats.
Oh yeah, you don't get that in FE6 because he
no, because he's a yeah. So it's like I believe you have to save all of Roach's boys. That or you just get Douglas with his stats either way. I don't remember. But if you save all of Roach's boys, you get a bunch of stuff. And I think you get the Wishblade. It might be that you get the Wishblade and that gives him stat bonuses.
Yeah, that's his perf.
Yeah, and that might be what gives him the stat bonuses to his hard mode, like his hard mode equivalent. I can't remember what it was exactly.
I think that's one of the things I don't like about Embers. They just give everyone a perf. It's so lame.
I'm fine.
Well, I'm kind of fine with that. It's just some of them are a bit weird, like
Practically speaking,
Zeus and Geese don't really make sense to me having perfs.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Well, Kath, she has one too, doesn't she?
Cass is just
Oh yeah, Cass has one too.
Cass, honestly, is just a joke. It's fun because you can only get it if you recruit her in the Zephiel chapter.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the only way you can get
Yeah,
it. That makes sense.
It's just an Easter egg and a joke. It's the hidden 8th legendary weapon. You don't need to do ending though. But no, it's just like she's the joke. It's like a joke weapon, and she like steals it from Zephiel.
That's
like
really funny.
Wait, does she get X-Axe?
No, you get X-Axe though when you kill Zephiel. He drops it.
Weird change.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, it's 1-3 range, just like the Binding Blade, and has infinite uses. Unlike the Binding Blade.
Doesn't
It's
in the final chapter they all have those weapons again?
Yeah, in the final chapter you have to fight all the champions. And the first one you fight is
FE7.
And the first one you fight is no, you have to fight them twice in Ember. So you have to kill all of them on thrones in the Yon chapter, and then you have to fight them all plus the Binding Blade, Harmut, to kill a Dune. But you don't actually have to kill them. You can just warp past them or run past them and kill a Dune on turn 1. They are not necessary. No, you just only have to kill a Dune.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to fight any of the champions.
I thought you said a dude. I was like, what? Who?
Oh.
Yeah, this man he keeps around him.
Yeah, it's just like the actual final chapter where you just warp or run Roy up there, and he one rounds her.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's really funny.
Unless you ignore Roy. Sad.
If you ignore Roy in Ember, you're playing definitely wrong.
Oh, yeah.
He's so good.
Even in FE6, base FE6, Roy can kill Eden in like 2 rounds of combat, I think, at base.
Yeah, I think you can.
It's kind of silly.
I've always wanted to try that. I've always wanted to try it, but like
at base you can.
I would do it, but that's cringe as fuck. Roy is sick.
I remember. I did an FE6 draft one time. My Dorothy was so jacked. She kept strength by like level 15 sniper, and I killed Zephiel with an iron bow.
Oh my god.
It was my greatest moment.
That's so based. I love Dorothy. She's so sick.
Dorothy is awesome. I love Gonzo too. Shout out to Gonzo.
I think my greatest moment in FE6 was probably killing the Chapter 8 boss by dealing 3 damage with a windy triangle attack.
Let's go. Oh, one of my most recent FE6 playthroughs, my Wendy turned out surprisingly decent. Like, she's actually usable.
Yeah.
Wendy isn't
honestly
good.
If you put in the effort to any unit in any game, they'll be good. You know?
Yeah, pretty much.
Implying Wendy isn't already good at base.
Yeah, man.
I'll have you know she can survive 1 attack from an enemy that doubles her. She's so good.
Only one though. Then she evaporates.
Yeah.
She evaporates on the double.
There are some enemies in that chapter that one round her that can't kill base Shauna.
Yeah.
Base Shauna is dope, dude.
Base Shauna has speed.
Yeah.
They have pretty much the same base def, don't they?
I think.
Shauna,
like Shauna and Wendy.
It's literally like 1 point less.
It's not like Shauna.
So funny.
Shauna and Lance, their stats are pretty similar, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Lance?
Yeah.
Well, her strength's a lot lower.
No, I think it's just 1 point.
Her strength's like 4 at base.
It's 4.
Lance says 3 above her.
No, Alan's a 7. Lance is a 6.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I remember it being pretty close.
It is really close.
Yeah, I've killed Zephiel with Sophia, and I've killed that Dune with Sophia before.
I don't even know what like my favorite moment would be from like FE6. Oh, actually, no, I do. It was I got down to this was like my first hard mode run actually. I got to Zephyl, and guess who was dead? It was fucking pretty much everyone. Like Milady was dead, Percival was dead, Rutger was dead. Fucking so I had my squad at the end. I had 4 fucking units in front of Zephyl. It was Roy, Larum, Klein, and Lou. And Lou fucking died. Like trying to fight Zephyl. So I had to fight Zephyl with I had full use Murgleys. I literally had to use the entire bow up to kill him. Because of the fucking physic mages and stuff. And it was a 59% chance that he did like 9 damage each hit. He was only doubling. Yeah, it was a bad time. But I did it. I killed him with literally the last use. I popped the fuck off. Roy could not do damage to him at all, so...
Dude, this was on stream, right?
I remember my first time
Stream,
playing.
Oh, that was on stream.
No.
Yeah.
I have a screenshot of it on Reddit, of all places.
Did you say you played FE6 on stream?
Yeah,
First time?
the first time. That was my first hard
Dude,
mode.
I would love to see that playthrough. I wish you saved it.
Yeah.
That'd be
awesome.
Well, I would love seeing it. I guess you would
I
want
want
me
to
to.
see it because I want to see how bad it was.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
pretty good.
I want to
would
see.
love seeing that.
I want to see if it's as bad as the. Where was it? Hold on. I want to see if it's as bad as Binding Blade Chapter 14 is so bad that I might skip FE6 and go play Genealogy.
What?
Oh, that is such a good screen.
That is such a good tweet.
What is that?
Yeah.
Me and Wen were talking in DMs, and Wen's like, sometimes I like looking up Binding Blade and just getting angry. And I'm like, why would you do that?
I do it all the time.
So literally after me saying to him, that's so stupid, why would you do that? I went to Twitter and typed in Binding Blade, and then I saw that immediately, and I got angry.
The funny thing is that Arcadia usually isn't that bad of a chapter unless you're trying to get all the desert items.
I went on a
It's not
whole
that bad.
hour-long rant about how it's not just my favorite chapter in the franchise, it's the best designed chapter in the franchise. Like, not just FE6, the franchise.
Yeah.
It's a godlike chapter.
It's really good.
Well, personally, for me, I have a bit of a vendetta against it, because someone decided to make warriors have one move in the sand tiles, and I normally promote Wade with the first hero crest because I think it's very funny.
That's
Actually,
not
no, I
a
use the
problem.
second hero crest for him. I
They have
normally
one
get the
move.
first one to teak.
That sounds like a you problem.
I didn't know they had one move. What? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Yeah, it's funny. They only have one move. They have less move than Cavaliers.
God.
It's so sad.
And then, like, archers have, like, 4 move, I think? Like, snipers?
Snipers, yeah. They have 4.
Yeah, snipers have 4 move. Cavaliers have 2 move. And then everyone else has 3 move. And then our Armor Knights have... Armor Knights and Generals have 1 move.
Just eat the sand, dude, and then you can just.
Sand.
Yummy sand.
Join me in the holy consummation of grain.
The forbidden grains.
The forbidden grains. Have you guys ever seen the forbidden tuna?
Ooh, I have not.
Hold up.
You ever think about how sand is just dry oatmeal?
Do you not eat your oatmeal dry?
No, I'm a human, thank you.
Dry oatmeal.
The
I saw-
forbidden
I found
tuna.
the screenshot.
Oh, that.
The forbidden tuna can.
That when you hit 100 followers on
Forbidden
Twitch, you have to
tuna.
eat oatmeal dry.
That's all I have is that fucking
When I hit
screenshot.
I will set that as a follower goal. I'll do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
I'll eat.
100 followers.
No, I'll eat. I have a better idea. I'll eat oatmeal like cereal. But with water. So I'll just pour raw oatmeal into cold water and eat it.
You're
Because
evil.
that way, when I eat the oatmeal, I won't choke and die on it. As it gets wet in my mouth, it'll be like this, like what was it called, the cinnamon challenge or whatever, where it's literally just trying to murder children.
Yeah, basically.
I
That one was
remember I was over at a friend's house. He told me to eat a block of raw ramen, and I did. It tasted. I forget what's in it. It kind of tasted like dry cereal. It was so weird.
It tasted like noodles.
Well, no, it didn't taste like noodles because it was completely dry. It was a brick.
Like chewing on bricks.
I used to eat that as a kid. I'd just break them up and eat them. Like,
It
your
literally has
problem?
the same texture as Cheerios.
yeah.
It's so bizarre.
Shout outs to Cheerios.
I like Cheerios.
Shoutouts to Cheerios for being the only food that I consistently choke on.
That's a you problem. I think you're just.
I don't think you're using enough
What
milk.
it is about Cheerios? No other cereal that happens. Every time I eat Cheerios, I choke. Without eat a bowl of Cheerios, choke. Make another bowl of Cheerios, and then choke on the new bowl. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's a you problem. That.
You know, sometimes when I
It's
eat
pretty
popcorn and sometimes the kernels scratch the back of my throat and I'm in immense pain for the rest of the night.
That is the
Someone gets
worst
it.
feeling. That's the
Ooh,
worst
that
feeling.
reminds me, I eat crabs a lot. Well, not a lot, but I eat crabs. Because, you know, I'm from Crabland. And, every time I eat them, I get a bunch of cuts on my hands because of how sharp the crabs are and how I have to open them and stuff.
Mm.
You open them with your hands?
Well, yeah, see, normally the way I...
Wait, what do you
'cause
open with your hands? What?
Crabs.
crabs...
I use scissors or like those tools.
Well,
Crabs?
okay, basically... Yeah, you eat crabs. It's
Yeah,
like,
you-
hold
I've
on, let me
never
get a
eaten a
picture
crab
of
in my
it.
life.
I use scissors or like those special crab tools. Those are the ones I use to
Yeah,
open
here
crabs.
we just. I don't know how it is in wacko weirdo North America, but here in normal good America, we just crack crabs open by hand.
Yeah.
Like we have tools, but most of the time when you eat crabs, you just snap that shit like a twig and
Yeah,
slurp it out.
you're a
Well,
barbarian.
normally not like that, but sorta.
Crab legs, you just crack them and slurp them.
Sounds very
Like, I kind of
strange.
do it a little differently. See, you know, you like these whole crabs.
Yeah.
Normally, I I pluck all the limbs off and eat the meat from there. Then I flip the crab over on the underside and pull off like its weird little
It's so
belly
strange.
button thing, the
Does it
stringy
really look
thing.
like they're just like you just fucking grabbed a crab,
You
dipped it in some egg, rolled it around in some breading, and threw it in the oven? Like you
That's
you
literally
did
what
like
happened.
fucking nothing
Sounds
else.
good.
That's actually
so
what they
It's
do.
Old
weird.
Bay.
That sounds really
It's a
good. though.
spice.
That's so
It just
weird.
slaps.
Maybe I should
It's
try crab
Old
one
Bay.
day.
Yeah.
It's a really good spice.
Now I don't know how they do it in Wacko Land,
Old
but
Bay?
down here in Gator, in Gator Country, we just eat the crabs. We eat the crabs with the wrapper.
Yeah, you
With
take
the
it
wrapper.
out,
That's
you
a little
right? You just eat
strange.
Listen,
let's
it's
see,
like,
then
it's like
when
an
I-
apple. They say don't eat the wrapper, but if you eat the wrapper on the apple, it's actually good for you.
I eat the wrapper on the
See-
kiwi, and people call me weird.
Yeah, because you're eating a
Because it
kiwi.
is weird.
Kiwi.
The first
But anyway.
problem is eating a kiwi.
Kiwi skin is based. Okay.
It's so
Kiwis are
hairy.
cringe.
No, but you don't taste the hairy part when you eat it.
Thank you, Wins.
That's the worst part. I want the
No.
hairy part.
Well, then don't wash it. I don't know.
But anyway, after I open the weird belly button thing, I kind of just grab, like like I just kind of grab it and rip it in half, and then scoop all the weird guts out, and then get the yummy meat.
Oh, that sounds gross. Oh.
It is gross, and I hate it, but the meat is yummy, so I do it a lot. Last time I ate 12.
God damn.
What is it
I will-
I
comparable
was hungry.
to, like... Is it even, like, remotely comparable to any meat that isn't seafood? Like, in taste?
No.
Not at all, really.
No, crab isn't even remotely comparable to other seafood.
Oh.
There is
Yeah, not
no
really.
So there's, like,
Crab's
no
not
food
even
that you
good.
can
That's the
really...
closest you're gonna get, I guess.
What?
Lobster is the closest you're gonna
No, lobster
I
and crab
think I'd call it
they taste a
salty or
lot.
lobster.
get. They taste different.
They
But I'm
taste
saying
very
that's the
different
closest.
and have very different textures.
That's the closest you're gonna get, I'm saying.
Honestly, even other crabs taste different from crab, like snow crab legs.
Dude,
I
speaking
wanna
of,
try
what were we just saying? Like, the fucking, texture. Texture is different. Shoutouts to squid being, you know, it tastes pretty good, but I will never fucking eat it again because I hate the texture that much.
Oh,
Shout out to you being wrong. Calamari is king
Calamari's
shit.
awesome.
Calamari is
It's
really
so
good.
good.
Yeah, I just
But
said it tastes so
it
good,
tastes
but I
awful.
hate the texture.
No, it depends on how it is, because normal squid tastes awful because of how rubbery it is, but calamari is awesome.
I don't know, maybe calamari is different. I just know I went to a Korean barbecue. I had some squid, and it was just it tasted great, but fuck, it was like rubber.
Oh, you should
Yeah,
try calamari.
yeah,
It's like
that's
fried.
that's
Yeah,
normal squid.
calamari is-
Calamari is basically fried squid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It has a different texture on the outside, so
Yeah.
it might be better.
Yeah, it's much better, honestly.
Now, if you get good squid, it's fine. Like real good squid, it is a weird texture. It's like almost rubbery, but not quite. Like almost, you almost feel like you should slurp it like noodles.
Ugh.
But it's so good.
Honestly, I think squid and oyster are the only seafood I don't like. All the other stuff I adore.
I don't eat much seafood, but I would like to try more. I've had squid, and that's pretty much the only seafood I had there. I've never had sushi. In fact,
Yeah,
I haven't had
sushi's
most
okay.
fish. I've had like perch. and
I've had a bunch of fish and it kind of just melts together for me.
pickerel. That's fair.
I'm
That being
so
said,
sick of
perch
shrimp.
is like the best thing ever. I fucking love perch. I wish I could eat that every day. It's so tasty.
Dude,
I think like crab and shrimp are the best ever. Like I make shrimp fried rice as often as I can.
Wait, you're telling me shrimp fried this rice?
I hate you.
Yes, I'm the shrimp.
But I hate. What is it called? I've started to hate shrimp just because I
How dare you?
I've had it so. I literally live in a like right next to like right on the outskirts of a shrimping like city. Like we have a
Oh.
festival every year called Shrimp Fest.
Can
And
I go
Yeah,
there?
it's called Red Lobster.
there's actually not a Red Lobster around here, like anywhere.
Strange. I've never been to a
Red
Lobster.
Red Lobster is okay. It's just kind of a bit overpriced. They have really good biscuits though.
Yeah, I have to drive like 2.5 hours to get to a Red Lobster.
It's a certified not Popeyes moment. Their biscuits are ass. At least here, to be fair, in Canada, where I live, my city, fucking Popeyes is dog shit. The biscuit is like fucking dry as a motherfucker. I hate
Oh
it.
yeah. Like
Popeyes is bad
their
everywhere.
biscuits are so dry. It's like eating a dry sponge, but their chicken tastes really good.
I'm not a spice kind of guy, so I don't even like that part.
I mean, their chicken wasn't too spicy to me, and I'm very white. I can't handle spice very well.
White gang. Yeah. My accent is like mild salsa and sweet chili heat Doritos. That's about it.
It's your spicy extent.
That's my spicy limit.
I usually can handle the saltier spice since I live on Old Bay so much.
Fair. I heard about Old Bay for the first time today while watching a video where someone made Old Bay ice cream.
Oh, that sounds disgusting.
That sounds
Old
disgusting.
Bay is basically like this really salty kind of spicy powder you put on basically a lot of seafood, and it makes it taste a lot better. Usually crab. And it's kind of a Maryland thing.
Yeah, he's from Maryland. He was talking about people in Maryland kind of put Old Bay on fucking everything. So I was like, okay, well,
I wouldn't say everything, but it's kind of a tradition.
fair.
Like, God, I've seen people put it on salads, and I don't even know how they can manage that. It sounds disgusting.
Spicy salad.
It's basically putting salt on your salad.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, if you ever question humanity's resolve, remember that there are people who wake up and say they want to move to Florida.
Look, when they made bacon flavored lube, that's when I stopped asking questions.
Hold up.
What?
This isn't real. I refuse
No,
to
it
believe
is.
it's real.
It is. It
I
is.
refuse
Oh, that's real.
to
I've seen that before.
Yeah, it is. It's real.
Also, like bacon flavored toothpaste. Obviously, it's not the same. It's not the same, but
Right.
like, Jesus Christ, that's disgusting.
It bacon
to be
flavored
fair,
soap.
I am an advent flavored. I
Kachu?
I am
Kachu?
an advent hater of bacon.
Why?
It tastes
I don't
bad.
hate.
I don't think it tastes bad.
You're just drinking grease, homie. Stop
But
it.
the thing
I
is,
don't
they make
hate
bacon flavored
bacon,
everything. It's so
but
annoying.
I don't hate bacon, but I just can't eat it anymore because of how fattening it is. It just ruins it for me.
Yeah, it's so gross.
Especially since I'm trying to lose weight and all that since the quarantine.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fucking Canadians.
What do you mean? Canadians fucking made bacon, dog. Just shut up.
Dude, you like poutines, right? Like poutines
Yeah.
are super fattening too. But
I've never had
poutine.
poutine.
Yeah, well, the difference, it's not that it's fattening. There's a difference. Okay, for me, it's like, fattening's like, okay, poutine isn't a fucking more grease than food, okay? That's what bacon
Yeah,
is.
I get that.
I don't even know what a poutine is.
Oh, okay.
Poutines are so good.
some
They're amazing.
fries.
And
They
you
are.
in it.
They're so good.
Yeah.
But then it's just like you get some fries, cheese curds, and just gravy, and you can throw other stuff in it, but that is the basis of
What's a cheese curd? I don't think I've ever heard of that before.
they're like little like chunks of cheese, basically.
I don't know if I'd like that very much. I only usually eat like melted provolone or mozzarella cheese.
That's fair. Realistically, I think it is mozzarella typically, but you can put like whatever cheese.
I remember my dad came over one day and gave us these things called crazy fries from some sort of fast food place.
Oh,
It was basically like
Fast Eddie's.
it was
Or
basically
Popeyes?
just fries under melted cheddar cheese under like giant pizza mozzarella cheese, and it was so unhealthy, but it was really yummy.
Yeah, I think
Tell
that's
that.
Five Guys. I could
It
be
sounds
wrong,
like it.
but yeah, I crazy fries. Oh, okay, I didn't mean crazy fries, but I mean like crazy like just whatever things with fries. They're interesting. I don't really eat those very often, or at all.
Yeah, usually they're really fattening. That's kind of what I'm trying to avoid right now.
That's fair. What's up, Nip?
Crazy hamburger.
Crazy. What about crazy hamburger?
Have you ever seen that?
No.
I don't think so.
I think I did. It's been a while.
Crazy hamburger is so fucking funny.
It's been a while.
Send it, dude.
Oh my god, I remember seeing this this video called Crazy Butt. It's so funny. It's just this guy. It's a butt with the cowboy hat and this ad guy going crazy butt. Oh my god, it's that video. I love it. It's a crazy
What the
hamburger.
fuck is this? I don't want to click this.
Crazy hamburger! Crazy hamburger! This is
Where,
crazy hamburger!
from where I think he said Brazil.
Crazy hamburger!
What the fuck?
It's so funny.
What a strange video.
He said by Brazil.
So strange. Go to
I love the Brazil memes.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Go to Brazil. Yo, wait, that's where
You're being-
Giovanna's from, based.
Unfortunate. That explains why she loses the pot matchup.
Shut up. Damn. I think that I don't know why I just thought of this, but I think this is the first time we've ever actually talked about food on the pod. Like, I don't know. We just devoted a lot of time to food there for some reason. I don't think that's ever happened.
Well, I mean, I do like seafood.
That's fair. Mayhaps I should try some. That isn't just like perch.
I'm
Although-
gonna ship you to Maryland. You're gonna eat a whole crab, and you're gonna probably get cuts on your fingers.
I want to try soft shell crab. That
Okay,
sounds
I
amazing.
would like to.
I don't-
A dead crab must be completely. Okay, I don't want it to be alive and like snipping my
Well,
fingers. and shit.
Do you think we're monsters? Of course we don't eat it while it's alive. Well, I don't know about soft shell crabs. I've never had that.
Isn't
I
that
remember
like
my
a-
dad
would
came
not-
home with some when I was like 5 and they were still alive and he told me to touch its eye and I didn't want
Oh.
to.
Yeah, I would not.
I wouldn't eat it live. But isn't
I
that a
wouldn't
big
either.
soft shell crab?
Aw.
I don't like eating live things. It makes me feel sad.
Yeah,
I would. I
could
would
not
never eat something.
live. That just that's a whole nother level of no thanks. Like
I would never do
sushi's
that.
one thing. I don't want to eat raw fish, but a live fish?
Oh my
friend
god,
did
have you
that
heard?
one time for $1? He ate a minnow while it was alive.
Hell yeah.
I remember there's these sushi restaurants. I forget where they're from. I think Korea. Basically, they serve you it while the fish is still alive. It's like gutted and everything,
Ew,
but it's still kind of flopping around,
that's so gross.
and it's
Oh,
so creepy.
that's awful.
That's fucking dope.
I think
No.
even when after
It's
fish die, they still
creepy.
flop around.
Imagine if you were the
Even when they're
fish.
actually dead, they still flop around a little bit. It's just like the spasms are still going on.
Well, yeah, but like these things are like confirmed to still be alive.
Yeah, and that makes it worse, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
I'm
bad.
gonna have to put a fucking warning on this video. Like, just skip to here if you don't want to hear this shit.
Trigger warning. Fish are
I
alive
don't
while
want to
we eat
hear
them.
about seafood for a year. You know, just go here. No.
Okay. Changing topic. Did you know that scallops have eyeballs? They have
Yeah,
a ton.
Alright, changing topic again because I don't want to go through this realization. I'm not doing this. I used to skip crabs like rocks.
What?
You're an asshole.
We're changing topics into worse.
Okay, so I used to go fishing a lot back when I was living in Alabama. It was like one of the few things that
Oh
I
my
did that
god, he
terrible.
lived in Alabama and now
He
he
lives in
lives in
Alabama.
Florida. Of
I was-
course.
My family is primarily from Alabama and Florida, with a little bit from Maryland and Texas. Or not Maryland, Maine and Texas. So I grew up and we would fish on our property a lot, and we would catch mostly crabs. But we didn't really want to eat the crabs because my grandfather didn't like crab and was like, whatever. So what I would do is the bigger crabs, I would turn them upside down and try to skip them like rocks.
So mean.
Like I would put a
That's
spin
so
on it.
mean.
Hey.
Put a spin on it and everything and be like a fucking Beyblade across the water. Just fucking
They're horrible.
You're so awful.
Oh,
How could you
no.
do that to Mr. Krabs?
Fuck Mr. Krabs, first off. He's a capitalist pig. Second off, they tried to cut my fingers off. They deserve this.
I would simply not touch the crab if it's gonna fucking hurt you.
Okay, but if you just grab it, yank it, and throw it, it has no chance to react.
You're
He was a
Technically,
kid.
yes.
It's like 8, dude.
Yeah.
demon child.
I
When
lost
I
all
was
respect-
8, if I saw a crab, I would have fucking booked it down
Dude,
the
I
street.
lost all respect
dog.
for animals when I skinned my first deer.
I love this video so much.
Oh my god,
It's so fucked up, but it's so
What is
funny.
the context behind this?
They tied him up in a bathtub and they fucking. Those are crayfish, right? Or are those
I think those are
lobsters?
lobsters. They're big.
They're either
Right?
lobsters or crayfish. I'm thinking it's lobsters.
Those are lobsters.
Yeah, they're just like kind of walking
Crayfish
towards
are-
him and he's like screaming. It's
Is
like
it a video?
very clearly, I feel like the video was staged, but it's.
Is it a
Still kinda
video?
Yeah, lobsters
yeah, it's a
are really.
video.
I've only ever
it
seen.
before.
I've only
You've
ever
never
seen, the
seen
photo.
it?
I'm not-
No,
I've never
I've
seen
only
the
ever
video.
seen the photo.
It's pretty funny.
That's why I
Lobsters
wanted
are
to know the
literally
context. I
the
wanted to know if it was a video or not.
lobsters are literally the cockroaches of the sea, and it's so scary. Like, I forget if they've done the same thing. Like, you know how cockroaches can survive nuclear.
Mhm.
I forget if lobsters can too.
I want to use lobsters like nunchucks. Because like, they have tails that can like, they can move their tails around, so you just fucking swing them.
That is the weirdest sentence I've heard today.
I want to use lobsters. I was looking at the lobsters, I'm like, damn, this make a good pair of nunchucks.
It's
Swing
such a
lobsters
bizarre
at people?
train of thought. I can't say it's wrong.
Yeah, it might work.
Terrible.
Swing lobsters at people? You have a lobster in one hand as your weapon, and a crab as the shield in the other hand. You have a crab buckler. Unstoppable offense and impenetrable defense.
Terrible.
That's true. That's true. You know, no. I forget what the thing was, but I remember like someone was trying to rob a store, and the owner just pulled out a sword. And I think I forget what happened, but I think the guy with the gun ran away. Oh, Iggy.
Yo,
Sword?
Iggy.
Oh, I saw this. I saw this earlier.
He and the boys playing Thracia.
Oh, God.
Oh god, I put the volume
Wait,
it's so
is this a
loud.
what is this a reference to?
I don't even know what it is.
I just thought it was funny.
No, I mean like
It's very
the,
funny.
The chap, like, is this supposed to be a specific chapter? This is
Uh,
weird.
This is
I
That's
have no clue. I just saw it and I thought it was
okay.
Fog of
That
War,
is
Fog of War, or
chapter
playing Fantasy
8.
Online.
funny. Oh, playing
That's chapter 8 of
Oh.
Super Thracia, and all the tiles are white, and it's Fog of War.
Oh no.
It's not as bad as Super Thracia Chapter 11X, where every tile is black. It's Fog of War, and there are long, stretching corridors with doors. And fun fact,
Orc
some
tiles?
of those doors don't work, and they use up your door keys.
Oh, you
the
use the
fuck?
door key and it doesn't open?
Yep.
I've heard
What the
Super
fuck?
Thracia is like the funniest thing in existence because it has like the fucking Black Knight in it. Like what?
The first one of the units in the first chapter is Arden on roids.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Is pain, and if you like pain, you'll like it.
Yep.
Maybe I should play it.
I have a friend who's playing it blind, and I'm so scared for him.
Yeah, that's reasonable. That sounds pretty reasonable, honestly.
Sounds like a fun game.
Fun,
You should stream it
fun,
after
fun.
Thracia Cutthroat.
Sure.
Speaking of
There's
Thracia,
a lot of fun games we could talk about.
yeah, like
Like Super
I
Thracia.
actually recently started my Thracia playthrough. I'm on chapter 13. So far, my best units are Dulzin and Marty.
Let's go, Marty.
Oh.
Marty
Yeah,
party.
Hold on, let me post them real quick.
Marty party.
Not investing into Fergus, cringe.
Ew.
Well, no, Fergus is doing fine. He's just kind of there.
He's there. He's normally like an all-star on the roster.
And also,
Well, I mean, I
what?
can.
Fergus, yeah, he's like one of the best units in the game.
Dude, you're gonna
I
trigger
don't-
Ziggy by saying that.
No,
I do not think he's one of the best
I
units,
don't
but
think
he
he's one of
is
the best
good.
either. But
He's
pretty good.
very good.
I don't even.
When
find that.
I think
Oh my
he's like
God.
top 10 probably.
This is
And-
chapter 13, by
Yeah.
the way.
He's probably
It's like-
somewhere around there.
It's like the staff bots and then him. He's like it's like the staff bots, Asbel, him. Like he's like the second best combat unit.
Like,
I don't even like him that much.
My Dulzin would like to chat with that.
Holy fuck.
What other absurdly busted unit do I have? Oh yeah, my Ronin with 11 strength.
You want to go Burr?
how much move does Ronan have? That's a big question.
He has 7. My Marty has 8 move.
Oh,
He hasn't
okay.
got a single movement level then.
Well, actually, hold on, let me check it. Oh yeah, no, Ronin has 8 move.
I know. Right now, I've gotten 3 move levels, and I'm on chapter 9. I haven't started chapter 9
Pretty
yet.
good.
I've got one on Asbel. I've got one on Karen, my beloved, and then I got one on what's it?
So
Who
far,
died?
the only units that have died on my run is Matcha.
Oh, that's the one.
Who's the other one?
Matcha got the move level.
Matcha died. Who else did? Callian and Kane.
Kane. He's the hot man.
The
Wait a
hot
minute.
one.
Is
No,
it-
don't worry.
Kane
Robert
one
is
of
much
the-
better.
Isn't okay? So that's
Kane
the
is-
last chapter that I did. That's the last chapter I did. When you get them, the
Yeah.
I
Sex
sacrificed
Squad.
like 3 of them.
The sex
They are-
squad.
I was like,
They're so
"You
bad."
guys look
Generic.
so bad. I fucking
But-
threw them out the window.
But
I mean,
Kane is
They actually have
he's so hot, right?
surprisingly good growth. So when paired with scrolls, they're good, but you can only really use one every run.
I leveled up Kane last time I played.
Yeah, they're
Kane's
a little
pretty
generic.
cool.
You literally get generics in that.
So
Actually, I'm
much.
playing
It's
that time.
what the fuck?
I know, it's so great. This feels like my level of thought process. I love this song. Hi, I'm from here. God, I hate women.
Fuck.
It's like that level of like, I want to use lobsters as nunchucks.
You're so. Oh, what are we gonna do with you? All right.
Hey, listen, you invited me to the podcast knowing who we've been friends for over a year before we started this almost.
Oh my god, there's no fucking way, right?
It's been a year.
That's fucked up.
It's insane.
Like by now, it's probably been over a year.
Dude, I've been on FE Twitter for like a year. No, more than a year.
I have too. It's insane.
Let me see.
Crazy.
Hold up. Yeah, because the mains list was almost a year ago now, wasn't it?
The what?
Yeah.
No, it's been over a year because the mains list happened when I was working at Subway, and I've been back at McDonald's for over a year now.
Oh,
It's
wow.
been over a year, Kosher. What the fuck?
That's messed up.
November will be almost 2 years.
Dog.
Wow.
I'm so fucking excited.
Ooh, hold on one second.
What's up?
We're all vaxxed, yeah. You too? Like napping away.
I'm not.
You're not? Are you at least?
No, I'm waiting in line.
For your second or first dose?
My first.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's fucked up. Contrary.
Everyone was fucking vaccinated.
So we met on July 10th, 2020.
Sheesh. Almost a year then.
Yeah. So it'll be a year and a month.
That's crazy.
So I must have been back at McDonald's by then.
Damn.
Fucking wild, bro.
Time flies.
I know, right?
Like I've been, like I was thinking about that because like, not just that specifically in general, but just like a lot of the communities I'm in, I've been in for longer than I thought, and it's just crazy. Life go by kind of fast. God, I'm almost a boomer. I am a boomer. What am I saying?
I only got my first dose, and then they texted me today. The government. They said I'm eligible to get my second dose now. So
You're eligible. Let's go.
I can't wait to get it.
That's gonna be.
And apparently in my province, I told you, Katru, about the $1 million thing, but they're doing $1 million draw every month for the next like 2 months.
Every month? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's like if you have your vaccine, then you're eligible to enter $1 million draw every month. And one person gets $1 million if you're vaccinated.
Yeah. That's insane. That's such good incentive, though.
Yeah, I know the US is doing stuff like that too. They were like giving away like guns and like random stuff.
We're giving away guns.
Yeah, there was a state that was giving away guns.
Oh my god, that's the most American thing ever.
Like, get your vaccine, you can get a free gun or something.
Oh, do you want to hear the most American thing ever? So there was a city in, oh god, I forget what state it was, but there was a proposed bill to decriminalize most hard drugs.
Yeah.
Not like
wait, no. That's
not like weed and
I know what
stuff
you're
like
saying.
that, but like meth. It didn't get off the floor at all, but the fact that it went far enough that it had to be addressed.
No, I think they're stupid for saying no to that. Decriminalized is not legal. There's a huge difference. Decriminalized. Okay, the thing about decriminalized is
I might be misunderstanding the legal jargon.
Okay, so if it's illegal and someone needs help, like getting off of that shit, they can't because they're like, okay, I'm just going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
If it's decriminalized, yeah, it's still not like legal. If you get caught with it, you're still gonna get arrested. But you can go to get help. Decriminalizing drugs is a good thing.
Okay, I misunderstood the legal jargon then. I 100% agree with,
that like,
we shouldn't lock people up, we should put them in rehab.
Yeah. But yeah, decriminalization is the way to go.
Yeah, when I read decriminalization, because it does not elaborate what it means.
Yeah,
it just says
something you kind of just gotta like.
So I was like, oh, I was like, ha! The government is trying to tax the drugs again. God damn it!
Start fucking selling cocaine.
I would not be surprised.
Fair enough.
If they found a way to tax it, they would sell it.
Fair.
It's the same with Bitcoin. They're gonna find a way to tax it, like cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
They'll find a way.
Dude, fucking imagine if you imagine if you will, the ability of seeing the future, like a few years ago, and just being like, oh, okay, I'm just going to buy a lot of Bitcoin, and then you just
imagine right now having it and just buying whatever cryptocurrency becomes big next.
Doge.
God, I hope Dogecoin fails. I say that with money in Dogecoin. Because it would be funny.
No, I mean, why do you have money in Dogecoin?
Oh, I bought it as a joke when I was drunk one night.
Ah.
And it's just gone up. I've made like $80 in Dogecoin.
I think I bought Dogecoin back in 2019, like 30,000 coins. And I'm probably
Yeah,
still.
I bought Dogecoin like late 2019, early 2020 in that area when it was like super cheap.
Yeah,
Now it's
same.
still cheap, but it's like quadrupled in price.
Yeah, it's probably more than that at that point.
Yo,
Like,
can you like
quadrupled.
lend me your shares? Haha. No.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even know if I can get into my wallet anymore. I'll have to try to figure out what my password was.
That's so weird. Like
I haven't touched it in like almost a year or over a year.
I didn't know Dogecoin existed that long ago. What the fuck?
It started in 2018,
Really?
like late 2018. Yeah.
That's crazy. I was always like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seemed
I had a lot of it before it blew up on social media, so
Yeah, because it was like a super underground thing for a while, which is the point. You want it to be super
Yeah.
underground so that people who get in early can buy a bunch of it for like literally you could buy like what was it 1,000 for like less than a penny, something crazy like that,
God.
and then it flies up so that each coin is like 40 cents. So now you've made $2,000.
yeah.
Jesus. That's so fucked up.
What do you mean?
Currency does not make sense to me.
It
It's just
works.
stock. It is
Yeah,
just stock.
it works
No,
like
yeah,
stock. It's the
I
exact
like
same
it
thing.
makes sense. It's just like crazy that it's like, Jesus.
Yeah,
There's
it's
no
just the
way,
stock
yeah,
exchange.
Honestly, better than stocks in
Oh,
growth.
yeah.
wise.
I don't know, man. GameStop stocks.
Yeah, the people who made so much
That's
money off
an
of that.
anomaly.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
I wonder what will happen again when they'll break it.
It's
And
still the stock price is
destroy
still
hedge
very
funds.
high on that GME.
I can't wait for Reddit to destroy another set of hedge funds.
Yeah, I hope they do.
What was
And
it?
I
They
hope-
caused like $12 billion in damages to like
Yeah, good.
different hedge fund companies.
They
Good.
deserve.
All they do is buy and sell digital paper.
Mm-hmm.
They just sell the rights to own part of a company. They don't do anything. They don't create anything.
See, they're like crippling companies when they do that. So Reddit getting a win over them is honestly just a big win for everyone.
The only good thing Reddit has ever
The
done.
only good thing Reddit can do, yeah.
Yeah,
That's so
that's awesome.
funny. Holy hell.
I have a feeling that the next time it happens, though, it's going to be on a bigger scale.
I
Because
hope it is.
There's
honestly.
rumblings that different groups who work like just like the stock market subreddit or whatever on
Yeah.
4chan who are attempting the same thing, and they take things to the 90th degree.
Dude,
I hope they
fucking
succeed.
4chan goes
They
unnecessarily
go hard. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. They literally like break into museums and shit just because they can.
So
People were mad that like people on Reddit were getting together and like buying stocks together, but it's like
Yeah, they
these
were trying
rich
to make
motherfuckers
it,
do the same shit.
yeah, they were trying to make it fraudulent and
Yeah.
force everyone to pay like millions of dollars in damages.
Yeah,
But then the counter argument was this is just what hedge funds do.
yeah, that's literally what they do.
Reddit became a hedge fund for a day and it became the world's best hedge fund.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's like you can't just fault them for doing the exact same thing all these billionaires are doing.
Listen, if Saul is strong, just pick Saul. that's what Reddit did. Reddit picked Saul, they gave in. They picked the top tier.
true.
Honestly, it's such a massive win. I loved it.
Yeah, that shit was sick. I
Yeah,
wish I had gotten in on it, but there's no point in, caring.
yeah, same.
It's over,
But-
I just feel bad.
Yeah,
I didn't even know about it until after it was over.
yeah, exactly same.
I was like, what the fuck is happening with GameStop?
It's so funny these GameStop because everyone hates on GameStop too.
Yeah, it's so funny that they chose Game. I think it's because GameStop was super cheap because it was a dying company. Because it is a dying company.
Yeah,
Well,
That's why
actually,
they-
they made a shit ton of money off of it. And their stock price went up significantly. So they actually became a top 100 company for like a day or two.
I think their stock price is still like in over 200.
Yeah, it's still high because Well, people are holding.
You can't just like reverse the stock market. You know?
Yeah, it's fucking.
Yeah.
It's overvalued for sure, but still.
Yeah, it's overvalued by shit. Probably by like 4 or 5 times right now.
Yeah.
Because there are madmen who bought up and are holding.
Yeah, they won't let go. You can go read the Reddit posts, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm holding it. I don't give a shit."
Which is so stupid.
Yeah,
They
it
gave
is.
up on so much money. Because the stock price has only gone down.
Yeah.
They are literally hemorrhaging funds.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at this video.
Redditors try to use their brain, but hard mode.
Hard mode.
Hey, they beat hard mode.
Did they?
They did it.
No.
Yeah. See, these are the second wave. First generation, they did it. They beat hard mode. Second generation is struggling.
True.
See, second generation, they're all the Awakening fans coming back. Why is there permadeath?
Yo, Lunatic Plus.
What do you mean I can't grind?
When you play Birthright.
When you
Phoenix
win.
mode. Can you do Luna plus Phoenix mode? If so, that's really stupid. That's so
I
dumb.
think you can.
Can you do that?
I think you can do Lunatic
That
Phoenix
make
mode.
no fucking sense at all.
I never even thought about that.
Phoenix mode is so stupid.
It is
Yeah. They come back the same map.
Yeah, staying literally the next turn.
turn. Yeah.
Full
But if
HP.
I've never played it, but if your main lord dies, then
Nope.
does the map end?
Nope.
What?
No, yeah,
Everyone
I
on
think
the
it
map
does.
has to die. Nope. Everyone on the map has to die.
Well, you still have the same game over condition, don't you?
Nope. And it's like 3 houses. Casual. So long as you have any amount of units alive.
Really?
Mhm.
Wait, even in 3 houses on casual, if Edogard or Byleth die,
Nope.
you
You have to as long as you have 1 unit alive, you're still good.
what the fuck?
That's whack. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I thought the lord situation would still happen.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. It is pretty whack
Smells
though.
good. My roommate's cooking eggs again. I can smell it from up here.
Mm.
I want to make burger.
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 X-Man.
X-Men.
I had to bring it.
Excellent.
I had to say it.
We had to get one in there. Mhm.
Dude, okay, you know what we're gonna do? We are gonna make you watch that show because from
I haven't watched
what I
all of it, but I've
understand-
seen some of it as a kid.
Oh, you've seen some of it. Okay, we're gonna make you watch
Yeah.
all of it.
Like I've seen the Dark Phoenix episode where they come down like the rocket.
Which
I've seen
one?
that.
Oh,
I-
okay, that's the first.
I
one
remember
from
I
season
remember
2.
that very specifically because as a kid I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah. That's. Is that the first episode of that arc? Yeah. Yeah. No, it's not.
Always
actually.
so weird when
It's the
people say
second or
arc
third.
and don't talk about anime.
I mean, it's still an arc. You just don't think about it as an arc.
We're talking about Ark, the game, the dungeon.
Hey.
Arc survival.
Nay.
When have you seen the 1992 X-Men animated series?
No.
Okay, you know what? We're doing a fucking watch party. We're gonna watch this show. This is one of my favorite shows ever. It's so
I'm
good.
literally just liking Neb's retweets, even though I
Thanks,
wouldn't
man.
like them normally.
What are you liking? Let's go win! Let's fucking
See what I
go!
like.
Dude, you can't. I can't. Yeah, that shit's. Dude, I told you. Listen, my Twitter is godlike. That shit is fire.
Let me guess. He liked some of the hentai.
Oh hell yeah, he did. Some of the
Okay,
good
that's
shit
based.
too. Not just like the mediocre stuff, but the good stuff. Wind has good taste.
Do I?
Yeah. Oh, okay. You know what? Speaking of Wind and hentai, I have to tell. Wait, can I tell the story? The rest of the story from when I tweeted out the thing. I was like, I hate this motherfucker.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, so Win texts me. He's like, "Hey, are you home?" And I sent him a photo of my bathtub, right? And I'm like, no, I don't think so, or something like that. And then he's like, you want to play Phasmophobia? I'm like, yeah, I'll play Phasmophobia when I get out of the shower. And then he fucking makes a, wow, what is it he says? I'll have to see if I can find it. But he makes a masturbation joke. I'm like, I hate you, Win.
Okay.
Out of nowhere.
No,
Like, I'm really just like, yeah, I'm taking a shower. He's like, oh, you'll join me when you're done wanking? I'm like, shut the fuck up, Wind.
this is the
Shut
only
up.
this is the only Nep retweet that matters.
What?
Do not use Blade to open.
Oh, that's so good.
That is so good.
Have you guys seen the Blade trilogy?
I have, actually. I've seen all of it.
Those movies are so good. Like they're like, yeah,
They're so
like,
dumb
they're
and cheesy,
They're
and I
cheesy
love
as
them.
fuck, but they're so good.
Yeah, I love cheesy shit.
Like, okay, lots of people hate on it. Blade Trinity, the third one, that movie slaps. Ryan Reynolds
Isn't it like
so
a meme?
funny.
Aren't those movies
That
just
movie-
memes?
I'm gonna be real. Trinity is a comedy. It's just a comedy.
It literally is, yeah. They're all kind of
And I love it.
comedies.
No, the first
the
one is comedic on accident.
It's goofy
I'm
as
gonna-
fuck, though.
Yeah, it is goofy, but it takes itself very seriously, which I guess makes it funnier. Whereas Blade Trinity just goes all the way on.
I think we can all
This is
agree.
hilarious.
Wait, actually, Win, have you seen them?
No, I haven't.
You need to.
Okay.
We need to do a watch
Nep,
along.
I think we can. Yeah, we'll do a watch party. Nep, I think we can agree. The second one's the best, right?
Are we going to talk personal enjoyment or movie quality?
It doesn't really matter. I think
Okay, because
it fits the bill for
personal
both of those for
enjoyment?
me.
personal enjoyment, the third one is the best by far.
That's fair.
By far. I think the first one is actually the worst. Because it's not as good of a movie as the second one, and it's just not as funny as Trinity.
They're all really funny.
Then again,
They're all
then
so
again, most actual comedies aren't as funny as Trinity.
That's true.
That movie hits in ways I didn't think a movie could hit. Ooh, Watame.
I'm excited to watch these now. I'm excited to just do podcast fucking watch parties now.
You know what we could try to do?
A watch party.
So
the X-Men movies. You're right. You're right.
so you have like the
Okay, I can talk again now.
Welcome
Hey.
back.
you
It's back.
missed it.
We're
We
just
had a
talking
conversation about the Blade movies, X-Men, and hentai. Basically all we ever care about.
True.
But so what VTubers do is they have like a timer, and the timer starts to let the audience know when to start the movie, and they just talk about the movie while it plays. So we could do something like that, where we record our
Ooh.
audio separate from the audio of the movie, and we just watch the movie, commentate on it.
That's true. Yeah.
We could do a whole podcast episode. We could do a series of episodes like once a month where we watch like an X-Men movie or something to get me caught up, so I understand what I say when I go X-Men.
So true.
I literally have no interest whatsoever in the X-Men.
You've never seen any X-Men movie?
I
You
think
saw Logan.
I
You saw Logan.
saw Logan, and I saw the one with the blue guy in theaters, like the blue
one
bad
with
guy.
The blue guy.
He was like a blue
Apocalypse?
bad guy.
Blue
They
guy.
were like kids. They were like younger. They were like teenagers.
Is Apocalypse blue? I don't even remember.
He was like blue. I remember.
Oh, yeah. He is blue, and I actually. Yeah. Or well, he is blue always.
He's got like blue skin, right? He has like a mask
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, it was
Not a man,
Apocalypse.
so, yeah.
I don't remember this movie at all. I just remember it was pretty cool, and I didn't know who anyone was or why it was happening.
I'm gonna say it. Apocalypse actually kind of good. I am a apologist for X-Men movies. I love them all to death. I know
Wait,
they
was
suck, but
Like,
I
considered
haven't seen an
bad or
X-Men
A lot of-
movie
Yeah,
in a
honestly-
while.
a lot of people.
It
didn't
was
like it.
overhyped, I feel like, and it didn't measure up to the hype,
Actually,
but it
yeah,
was still
that's
fine.
exactly it.
Yeah.
I think
It
it
didn't
was
measure up
fine.
to the hype. Yeah, it was alright.
It's one of
Like-
those things where it's like it's anticipated, but it wasn't what everyone thought it would be. So everyone says it's shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
literally just went there because a friend wanted to see it. I had no expectations.
That's fair.
Yeah.
We all gotta, yeah. Watch party plug.
I don't know if you realized, Selk, when you joined the server, but there's a bunch of X-Men references everywhere.
You know,
It's-
I might have seen that when everything is called
It's all because
X-Men
of
General.
fucking stupid dog.
Yeah, we don't even care about X-Men
Fucking
that much. It
Corona.
just randomly happened. So
I
we just
love
went
how
with it.
they aren't even X-Men references. We just call things X. X-Men General, X-Man, X-Vibing, potential mutants and episode ideas.
Potential
X-Men episode.
X.
You know, potential mutants was the smartest idea I've ever had. So
Yeah,
we have
that's pretty
private
good.
channels for just the hosts, and it's ideas for episodes and guests. And it was called like potential X guests. And I was like, potential mutants is way better.
Yeah, way better.
That's pretty fucking funny.
Finally, I can become mutant Selk.
Let's
Anyone
roll.
in this server is a mutant in one way or another.
Oh, yes, I go blarg. They spit the vomit, they go and it burns hole through carpet.
What is your mutant superpower? If you could have a mutant superpower, what would it be? And we'll format it like this because I love this question. What's your superpower, and what's its drawback? The stronger the power, the more powerful the drawback has to be. Kind of like how Nen works.
Yeah, I was
where,
just
like,
gonna say you're talking about Nen, homie.
Yeah. It's
Why
literally
wouldn't
just
you pick, why wouldn't you pick Wolverine's regen ever though? Why wouldn't you pick that?
Wolverine has like no.
Well, maybe you
downsides.
could have like in like the idea of this. What is it, like this thought experiment? Yeah, you would have his regen and infinite life, but every time you would regen, your brain would reformat to be what it was when you took the ability. So you would lose all of your memories.
Hold on.
Yeah,
So
That would be like my
I
idea.
think eternal life in and of itself is a drawback.
I think it depends on who you talk to, because I think there are genuinely people who would enjoy eternal life because they don't find
you
comfort
would
in-
absolutely go insane.
Yeah.
100% of people would go insane.
At one point you would, yeah,
There
for
is
sure.
no shot that you would live a life where all of your friends will always die before you. You make new friends and then they die, and you're like, I'm fine with this.
No, what Nep said though, if you lose your memory, you go insane that way.
Yeah, well, I think there are probably gonna be people who just become completely desensitized to it. Like, there's got to be someone who has something.
Yeah,
like,
that at
I don't
that
want to
point-
say
at that point
necessarily
you
wrong,
are absolutely insane though.
like a
That
a
is called
schizophrenic person
this is
could
called
do it.
being a sociopath. Or
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
pretty much.
If you just don't
If
feel
I
like
had-
emotion, basically. Yeah.
I'm not sure which one it is, but yeah, basically.
If I had a mutant superpower, it would be to shoot spaghetti out of any orifice I want. But the drawback would be I would also pee spaghetti, and it would be very painful.
Such a large drawback for such a mundane ability.
No, you get free spaghetti every day.
That's kind of
And you can give it to other people and go, here's some spaghetti.
Open an Italian restaurant.
Just like
Yeah,
my bladder is full of noodles.
You could even use the bladder noodles.
No.
The bladder
Stop.
noodles?
Stop.
I wouldn't even drink water then. At that point.
Oh my
I
god,
would
what
not
if
drink water.
what if like the sauce I shoot out of my hands is Alfredo because it's blood, and the one I piss out is no, I mean the one I shoot out of
blood out of your hand?
my hands is the
tomato
tomato sauce, and the one I pee is Alfredo because it's a different color.
Oh no.
Understandable.
No, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like
Alright.
this analogy anymore.
The different body parts create different pasta.
What pasta
Out
do
of
you?
this
What is,
hand, I get egg noodles.
what is question,
And if out of this shoulder blade I get stuffed shells.
What are the pasta of the toes? That's what we all need to know.
What are those?
I think the pasta of the toes would be like those weird elbow noodles.
Just elbow noodles? I don't know. I think it'd be more like no, that'd come out of your elbows, forehead.
Oh, that's true. That's
You know those like I don't know what they're fucking called, but they're like kind of they're very big. Well, not really big, but they're like
those weird tube-shaped ones.
No, no. Those are good though. But those would be like fingers, I'd say, or maybe like arms, like just like shoots out.
Pinky noodles.
I don't know, but they're like. How do I explain this?
You don't.
Wait, are they fucking tortellini? Is that what they're called?
What
I have no ideas. I like that big
Also,
cylinder one.
They're
Yeah,
triangle,
tortellini. That's what I'm thinking.
triangle things, right?
Hold on, post it. I forget what it looks like.
Right there. Oh, this really doesn't want to send, huh? That's taking forever. Maybe that wasn't the best picture. But here they are. These are tortellini.
Oh,
Yeah, those are
Those would
toe
definitely come out of your toes.
that's such an odd shape. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Like imagine.
I don't think I will
points
ever
with
eat
toenails,
tortellinis again.
right? The noodles of the toes, my friend. I think very clearly, like I don't know, your shins would probably be like lasagna.
No, I think that would come out of like the belly.
The belly, something big. Yeah.
Yeah, like a huge lasagna.
Yeah.
Conversation's so weird.
Alright, Wendt, what is your ability and its drawback then? Hmm?
I can't think of the drawback, but I'd want.
What's your
You guys
superpower?
know who Kilgrave is?
That is the worst
that's-
name I've ever heard.
No, I know who killed it. Hold on.
His fucking power is so amazing. I'd want his power.
I forget. Oh, from fucking Purple Man.
Oh, he's
He's
David
from
Tennant.
Jessica.
Oh, that guy.
From Jessica
Yeah,
Jones.
That
yeah.
dude,
What's he
I'd
do
want
like
his
too?
power.
He like controls people's minds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so awesome when he does it too.
I gotta say, that show, if you guys haven't seen that show, go watch it. I think it's like the second best. Nah. Well, I haven't watched
Very
Punisher, but it's so
I never watched
fucking
Punisher.
good, and that
I
show
watched
is
Daredevil.
carried so hard by him.
Yeah.
The villain is so good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
David Tennant. He's gonna carry whatever show he's in.
Fair. Also, Daredevil, obviously, just a banger
Yeah.
movie.
Your devil's unreal.
Or movie.
Punisher's
no,
really good in
not the
Daredevil.
movie. The movie is not a banger.
Oh, not that one.
I love it ironically, but
Yeah.
very ironically.
The Punisher is really good in Daredevil, but I never watched his own show.
Yeah, me neither.
Ooh.
He's a good fucking actor, though.
Yeah, that's a very good actor.
One of the best parts of the.
I don't know what the drawback would be to like.
Yeah, I don't know enough about the ability.
Me
It's
neither.
like a mind
Make
control
anyone do
thing.
anything you want.
Yeah,
like,
it's just kind of like what's
basically
the
what
drawback?
it is.
You kind of just slowly deteriorating mental state or something like that. I don't know.
Maybe
It'd have to be something
drawbacks
with your
are hard to
brain.
come up
Or you could just get health issues or something.
with. Yeah.
Like, what? Every time you use it, fucking another limb just stops working. I don't fucking know.
Every time you use it, you have to play a chapter in freaking Fates. No,
As its use continues and your mind deteriorates, you stop being able to tell the difference between different commands.
yeah, that one's fine.
So,
that
like,
gets rid of
by your
the upside,
20th,
too.
30th time using it, you don't know the difference between
I don't
the
think-
command of run and the command of kill yourself. Like, you can't tell the difference.
fuck?
You don't know what commands you're giving.
Okay, I think that's kind of cringe.
And you wouldn't know it, though. So you think you're...
no. That's a cringe downside.
That just
cringe.
ruins the whole
It
power,
shouldn't-
though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it shouldn't interfere with the ability itself.
I don't know. I think that's... I don't know. That's kind of... Like, you could even take, like, a hero and turn them into a villain that way. Like, a tragic villain. That's a cool, actual downside for a tragic villain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
guard.
this is a
it
hard
makes
question.
Yeah.
Yeah, downsides are hard to... Like, interesting downsides are tough.
I don't even know what
Mhm.
power I would want, bro.
Oh, I can think of another power.
Like a not pasta specific. power?
Yes, now pasta. Okay, basically, you're able to change your face into anyone you want, but you also have to adopt their personality too.
That's a really good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty good.
I like that. That's like JoJo Part 4 almost.
You can take that a step further and make it so that every time you change personalities, you lose a little bit of the original personality.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So you steadily start to integrate the different parts of them until like you become the culmination of humanity.
That's
That's really interesting. Like, imagine you just keep doing Italian mobsters until eventually you just become the huge stereotype.
You become the perfect mobster.
No, the mobster. Like the mafia.
Yeah.
All of this discussion reminded me of one of my favorite X-Men characters.
Bro.
The best mutant in all of X-Men. Forget
Bro?
Me Not. Where his ability is you just fucking forget about him. So Xavier sets off a mental reminder every hour to remind himself that he exists. So stupid.
There's an SCP like that. There's an item in the box that you can perceive it when you're looking at it, and all you can remember about it is that it's spherical and you could fit it in your hand. But other than that, the moment you look away from it, you like
completely
anytime you spent looking at it, like not just looking at it, but if you were looking at it and walking per se, all of that time would cease to exist.
Oh, that's whack.
Like not cease to exist and like actually not real, but it would have ceased to exist to you. You would have no memory of it. It's a like true cognito hazard.
That's kind of cool.
I like that.
Cognito hazards are super cool in the, like SCP lore.
You were saying Rogue? Like Rogue is my favorite designed X-Men ever.
Yeah, because doesn't
like
she do
visually or like
her
abilities? Visually.
She's hot. Yeah, she's hot.
She's hot. I love Rogue.
I'm more of
yeah,
a
she cool.
Gambit kind of guy personally.
Oh, dude,
or
Gambit
Nightcrawler.
is I didn't like
Nightcrawler and Beast.
Dude, you know who has some of the most based fucking powers? Weirdly enough, what's his name? Bishop.
Ooh.
He like absorbs like energy and he can shoot it back.
Oh yeah, that guy.
That is such a cool fucking ability. He's also a time traveler, but that has nothing to do with his powers.
For various obvious reasons, I like Juggernaut.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fun fact about Juggernaut, because Wynn's the only person that probably knows this. He's not actually a mutant.
Wait,
he has a magical crystal in his helmet.
He's just a big fucking dude.
No, he's not actually.
No, don't tell me that. Don't tell me no.
He's a lie.
Don't tell me no. You're not going to tell me no. I'm going to live the I can't hear you. I'm going to live the entirety of my life.
What? What's so bad? If he's not immune, that makes him even better, dude.
Yeah.
That makes him even better.
Yeah,
if he's not
the fact that he's not a mutant is even better, though.
Yeah, that makes him even better.
No,
yeah.
Big fucking dude. I don't care about some magical crystal that makes him strong. He's just a
no, he is a big dude. He is just a big dude. But the crystal is what lets him like just fucking like just run through fucking walls.
I was hoping that was his big dude bravado. That's his big dude power. He just runs through walls.
Like he just runs head first into shit, and it's just like, yeah.
It's so cool. I love that. I love it.
It's so much fun.
I love all of the X-Men villains so much. Magneto is like one of the villains that's like morally gray more than just a bad.
Yeah, he's really great for sure.
And then,
yeah, like him.
You know, obviously like Mystique's hot. You know, you got like Toad's kind of cool. Toad's kind of cool. My Hero Academia just kind of ripped him off, but you know.
But Toad's very funny. I love him.
He's British. That's kind of sad, but you know.
Axel Lowe is proof that British people can be cool. It's very hard, but it's possible.
Axel
Well,
is
see,
so
the
cool.
difference is that
Axel
he
is
is
so
the
cool.
butt of the joke.
Axel is so cool.
I wanted to play as Axel or Ram. It was one of those two.
Oh, I want to talk about this because Kutcher, I think you would know more about it than I do because it's a music
Hmm?
thing. So I was listening to Axel's theme again because out of the box, that shit slaps.
Yeah.
So first off, it slaps. Second off, I realized it while I was listening to it because I had like a 90s rock radio playing on Spotify for whatever reason.
Mhm.
Axel's theme, correct me if I'm wrong, it takes heavy inspiration from like mid 90s like British rock, right?
Mhm.
Like in its
Yeah.
structure,
Yeah,
which
more or less,
which
but-
is like more like the inspiration is more obvious than most other like, and it's very like a very popular thing that it's referencing. It's not like Kai's theme, which is referencing some like more obscure power and orchestral metal bands, whereas
Wow.
it's very clear the
Well, I mean, that makes sense since
Yeah,
he's from the
because from the
1990s
90s.
after all.
That blew my
That's
fucking
true.
mind because I was listening to it. I'm like, wait, this sounds like 90s British rock. Oh my god, because this is the music that Axel would have grown up with.
Yeah.
This is the music he would have listened to. That's so fucking cool. And like,
Hey, that's cool. Have I ever gushed
Soul-
you guys about Zato's theme?
Oh, you have, but I'm
So-
going to cut you off one more time. Soul's music being butt rock from the 2000s fits perfectly because that's like when he
He's a
would have like
boomer.
become an adult.
Yep.
He grew up in the 2000s. Axel is older than Saul.
Yeah. Wow.
Is he?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Technically, yeah.
Sax-
He's,
Yep.
he's a time traveler.
Yeah, Axel's like 20 years older than Saul.
So he accidentally went into the future.
Oh no, what? Axel's probably what, like in his late 20s? So he's probably like almost 30 years older than Saul. He would have been born in like the 70s. And Saul, he started work on the Gear project and hasn't grown a day since in what, like 2050? So like Saul would probably be a little older than us, realistically. He'd probably be like 10 years older than us.
Yeah, I think so.
Somewhere in that area. Or maybe like our age. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, it makes sense that butt rock would be what he listened to growing up.
Yeah.
Zato's
I know he has a
Butt
lot
rock
of
and,
like
Butt
Queen
rock and
related
Queen.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Queen
yeah, because
too.
he's a reference to Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the bad guy.
You told me about like Ram's sister because I've only played like Strive.
Which
Oh,
one?
little bit.
Elfelt.
Oh, Elfo.
Elfelt's cool.
There's
But
three
then
of them.
I saw like
neat.
Ram's mom and it was like a robot or some shit, right?
A
Yeah.
robot?
Yeah, Justice.
Valentine.
Oh my god, I think Justice is so funny to explain because the way I do it is this guy's Transformer wife decided to nuke all of Japan and made the Japanese an endangered species.
To be fair, she didn't do it.
And then
God
he killed
decided
her.
to do it.
That's true.
Electronic God decided to come down, possess the Transformer wife, and nuke Japan.
It's so funny.
I'm a big fan of.
And then Transformer
The
wife
story.
had a daughter who can summon fish. Her dragon husband in the past.
It's so great. And then
I hate that figure.
then her daughter, who is 8 years old and fully grown, decided to marry normal white anime protagonist guy.
She would have married him when she was like 6, actually.
Let's go, Kyle.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Kinda
because
strange.
no, younger than that. Because Sin spent 3 years with Saul. He spent his time with Saul from being
Ooh,
a
right.
Oh,
So
yeah,
she
when they
would
got
marry
married, Dizzy
Kai?
was 3.
Yeah, she was like 3, right? Yeah.
That's weird, champ.
Yeah, Kai married a 3-year-old and then made a baby with her.
This is great. This is great.
What an odd
But
game.
gears are designed so that they mature almost immediately, so that they can be literally bred for battle. So that kid I was telling you about, Sin, Soul only traveled with him for 3 years, despite Sin being fully grown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my favorite part about Sin is that the reason he uses the battle flag as a weapon is because he asked Soul about it, and Soul literally told him to go fly a flag.
No, he literally says, "I don't know, use a flag or something."
Oh, right.
Like,
It's so funny.
Like, and then you have the scene in Excerpt when Sin's finally talking to his parents again. And he's like sitting down having a heart to heart after they've reconciled. And Kai's like, do you want anything to drink? He goes, oh yeah, sugar water. And Kai's eyes, like he's like mind breaks. It's so funny. There's even like a sound. He's like, yeah, Grandpa would give me sugar water, or the old man would give me sugar water anytime I did something good. And you can see Dizzy in the back. She looks so concerned. It's great.
It was so funny.
Saul out here making the son of one of the strongest and most like politically and physically powerful men in the world drink sugar water. Also, yeah, Kai, he's like dummy strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they ever showed how strong he actually is.
Saul outright says in Rev 2 that if not for Dragon Install, he would never be able to beat Kai. If Kai fought him all out.
Yeah.
The fights they did back in the Order, Kai treated it like a duel between friends. Whereas apparently when he's on the battlefield, Kai is a monstrous beast who just fights to kill. Which is how he's portrayed that's how he's portrayed in the, what are they called? The drama CDs as well. Like in the Red and Black CDs, in the alternate timeline where he dies trying to save Ino, he kills an entire small army of gears on his own and would have survived if Ino wasn't there. This man is ridiculously powerful.
Yeah.
I genuinely think Kai is like Daisuke's self-insert, because he gets everything.
He could definitely take on like at least 1 million lions, right?
Yeah.
With Dragon Install, 2 billion lions.
With Dragon Install. You don't really need anyone other than Justice, to be fair.
Yeah.
Justice beats the lions.
But like,
Justice
I'm thinking about this today.
Justice just shoots nukes at the lions. Can Arceus shoot nukes? I didn't think so.
She zones
That's
them out.
true.
Judgment, dude.
Judgment is not nukes. Judgment is just... Dude, I would simply just not believe in Arceus and win. That's all I'm gonna say.
I love Guilty Gear lore because Faust is both a really silly and serious character at the same time. It's great.
He is both an accidental and a purposeful murderer, and a weird, funny haha man who wears a bag over his head and can walk through dimensional doors.
Yeah, and I like how they explain how he got such magical powers. Like, he just did it. He found it out accidentally through the magic of basically, he's one of the most powerful magic users on the earth, and he got that far because he was really good at being a doctor.
Yeah, the magic of medicine.
That's funny.
But I genuinely think Daisuke loves Kai because he gives Kai everything.
Yeah.
Kai's the deuteragonist. He's got a cool ass design. He always gets the best music. Like, he always has one of the best themes, if not the best theme, every game. He's got a hot ass wife. He's got a cool ass son. He's got 2 dope ass swords. And now he has Dragon Install and got a whole fight scene against Ino, which Soul didn't even get.
Personally, I like Robo-Kai's theme more than regular Kai's theme in Accent Core.
Robo-Kai theme slaps.
I know, it's like doodly 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 doo.
Mr. Krabs moment.
So, to put this in perspective, Robo-Kai theme is like a like a comedy remix of Kai's theme. Holy Orders.
Yeah, it's great.
Which is like bombastic, like crusading power metal track. It's so cool and it's badass. And then Robo-Kai theme shows up. It's just like beep boop.
Just makes it a lot glitchier.
It's just a theme
so
like,
funny.
done in a different way.
That's gotta
No,
be
it was a complete bastardization of it, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
That's based as fuck, though, honestly.
Well, if it ends up being good, then it works, right?
No, it's very clearly and on purpose not good, but it's funny.
Sometimes those end up being really good too.
Yeah, the Namaste Bike Horn theme.
Also, Dizzy's theme in GGX was really swag.
I don't think I know most of the older songs. I've only really played Xrd and Strive. I played a bit of Accent Core and did not.
Oh yeah, All of
really
She.
like it.
All of She is so good. I couldn't remember what the name of it was. I was having a brain fart. But yeah,
Yeah, me neither.
That's her boss theme, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's so good.
It almost makes it okay when I take 50% for blocking a super. Yeah,
speaking of stupid bosses, I hate
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, speaking of stupid bosses, I hate Ino and Accent Core. It's so stupid.
I mean, the worst gear boss has finally been made. They finally topped her.
Yeah.
Secret Nagoriyuki is worse.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, Giovanna's arcade mode is so sick. You team up with Axel to fight Secret Nago.
You can't.
So
you can't team up with someone to fight the stage 9 Nago because you need a perfect run. You can only get to stage 9 if you never lose a round.
Man.
I think I might have lost a round earlier. Oh yeah, I did lose a round to the Axel fight actually.
Yeah, then you get stage 8. But stage 9, he is in Blood Rage constantly, but he does like he has no.
Yeah, that's what I did.
No, it's more than that. So he's in Blood Rage. He doesn't get a health drain, and he has access to all of his specials. So he's just Blood Rage Nagoriyuki with the movement and specials and range of regular Nagoriyuki. And when he does his super, it doesn't retransform him.
Oh boy.
So all of his specials become DP. So Fukyo is invulnerable.
That sounds incredibly painful.
He has an invulnerable, infinitely cancelable command dash because he can't go into Blood Rage to stop him. It is ridiculously hard to fuck with, and it's so funny. Yeah, you can only get there if you like. Basically, if you pay perfectly the whole game.
You play perfectly the whole game, you get punished for it.
Yeah. It's so hard.
Damn.
Which is why I refuse to do arcade mode, because I know I'm just going to slam into it for hours until I finally beat that.
Imagine not grinding the achievements.
Exactly.
You know, Coucher, maybe if you spent more time grinding the game and less time grinding the achievements, you could beat my pot in your winning matchup.
Literally played arcade mode once.
Got him. You know what? That one time you played arcade mode, I was playing against Giovanna's online.
I don't think you were. I have double your hours, homie.
Yeah, I was at work. You might have double my hours, but I have a large bank account.
So let's check my hours. 65.8 hours. Smile.
Yeah, you literally have like exactly double my hours. I have like 34.
I think I have like 10.
I have 35, so you have just under double.
I have 0 hours.
Sad.
Just buy the game for it.
I wish I could buy the game. I just don't really have money.
You might want to make sure your PC can run it first, because apparently it's a pretty demanding game, like even on low settings.
Well, yeah, I was probably gonna buy it on my PS4.
All right. Unfortunate for you. There's a couple stages you want to stay far away from because they cause rollbacks because you lose frames.
Oh.
Is it crossplay?
No, not yet, but they're apparently looking into it.
Oh, okay.
It should have been. It really should have been crossplay.
Yeah, it shoulda.
Apparently, they didn't have enough time for it.
Well, that's
But
good.
I
If
don't know.
you can release the finished game and then work
Yeah.
across it later, that's fine.
That's true.
Yeah.
Splendid.
At least it came out good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It didn't come out good. It came out amazing.
The gameplay for sure, the fighting part's all good. Isn't it, like the menus a little bit kind of janky, a little bit?
Oh, the lobby's horrible. The lobby's the only part of the game that's bad.
Lobby is
Like-
so fucking bad.
I genuinely feel like I have 35 hours in this game. I've probably spent 5-6 hours of it just trying to get matches, if not more.
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
It's
Yeah, it
really
sounds horrible.
bad.
It's pretty bad, yeah. It's apparently really good on PS4, actually. The lobby system and stuff.
No, if the beta's to be believed, like watching Sajam stream it, it was just as bad, if not worse.
The beta, yes. But the
Yeah.
actual
I haven't watched
game,
anything since the game release.
it
Well, no,
released with, like, no issues.
Really?
Yeah, the player lobbies were literally working day one on the 8th.
Yeah, on PC they weren't until
Today.
PC player lobbies didn't work until yesterday.
Yesterday, rather.
Oof.
Yeah, it's a bad time. But, game's good. That's what matters.
Yep. Very good. It has funny character.
It does have potential.
Crazy.
True.
I can't wait to go make a burger in my air fryer.
You might have an air fryer, but do you have Oki? I don't think so.
Bitch.
Why don't you air fry yourself some bitches?
Why don't you air fry yourself a
Call
good
that.
meaty?
That's what I'm doing. It's called a burger.
You have the worst. You have the worst Oki of all time, by the way.
Nope.
Your punish game is so good, but your Oki is so bad. No, so this
Yes.
motherfucker,
Okay.
he does a super, breaks the wall, knocks me down, and then he does cross up, like late cross up, flip. And I'm like, okay, because I see him jump. I'm like, oh, I know what he's gonna do. So I just mashed 5P because it beats cross up because it's so fast. And then all I hear on the stream is Country go, "Why did you mash there?" So funny. My Yomi is on the 90th degree.
Cringe.
Dude, I don't know what happened last night, but I was in Kotru's head. Anytime he did a dash, I stuffed it with Hammerfall. I just felt him get impatient. Now, later in the game, though, I got too big on myself in the last couple of games, and he started punishing Hammerfall.
Oof.
X monkey. What the fuck is this?
I want to learn how to
Monkey.
punish Hammerfall just so I can play net.
Press 5K.
Oh god.
It depends on who you're playing, how you want to punish it.
I'm gonna be playing Ram probably, so.
Do 623p. Probably.
I wish I knew what that meant.
No, I'm just kidding. Don't actually do that though. I don't know. Just like punch him really fast. It's
I think I'm just gonna jump at this point. What I'm thinking is just jumping, but I don't know.
he can kill you for that.
The safest thing you can do against Hammerfall is, if I don't have 50 meter, is block it.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, like
React
after
to-
you block it,
Hold
you
up.
can
So
punish
there's
it with
two
a
things
fast
you can
option.
do. Yeah. So if I don't have 50 meter, the safest thing to do is block it and try to react to Hammerfall break. Because if I do break and you're just there blocking, I can get a pot buster set up. But if I do break and you react to it, you can get 2D into your pressure. But if I have 50 meter, you should just do up back.
If I get Paw
Don't
Buster,
press-
I'm just gonna
don't-
close the game and turn off my computer.
Just up back.
Ooh.
Don't press a button. Just jump away. That is the smartest thing to do. Try to, if you can, try to bait an RC, like jump forward and then hold back. Do a safe jump. But the safest thing to do is just try to bait the RC, because if you jump forward and press a button and he does do the RC, you're getting counter hit for big damage.
Yeah.
Like he's getting a
Ooh.
whole conversion. I did it to Kotru like 9 times.
Ooh.
He found a really good way to deal with it with cross up flip kick, but I lagged it a little bit afterwards. If I did RC drift back, I beat flip kick and could just heat knuckle it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty
No,
sweet.
I'm convinced that Heat Knuckle is a hit. It's definitely a
No,
hit.
Heat Knuckle is 100% strike. It is not throw.
Cringe.
It's stupid. It should be throw.
It's so dumb.
But with Heat Knuckle in this game, if you block it, Potemkin's like plus 11, plus 12, something crazy like that. Depending on how high he hits you, you block it and it like slams you to the ground. Like you fall super fast right in front of him, and he just gets a whole ass mix up. So it might as well be like you can block Heat Knuckle and then just get Pot Buster.
Unless I dash back.
True.
Also, I might be going to bed soon because I feel really tired.
Yeah, it's
we're
like
hitting the
3
2-hour
a.m.
mark. It is 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Why can't I copy images from Discord?
What do you mean?
Sometimes it lets you do it. Sometimes it
It's not
doesn't.
letting me copy any image. I'm trying in different servers.
Weird.
Like it's saying the file's too big.
It's just saying unable to copy image. That's all
Oh,
it's
what
saying.
the fuck?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that kind of
I've never seen
happens
that in my
sometimes.
I'm like trying
Yeah,
different
I've
servers
heard
too and random images. It's not.
I think that's a you problem, homie.
I'm gonna make it a you problem.
Alright. I think that's probably a good start. Good start, yeah. Alright, that's the first segment of the episode.
Yeah, it's a good start. We got
That's
2
good
more hours.
start.
Yay.
2 more hours to go. Alright. So, Selk, where can we find you on social media? You got Twitter, Twitch, maybe?
Yeah, you got. I have Twitter on Prez _ Selk, and on Discord. That's kind of it.
Fair enough.
Isn't there like 30 Prez Selks on Twitter?
No, that was only
That's why
for
the
a joke.
underscore is important.
Yeah, that's me. I do have a Twitch that I don't do anything on. I just watch people on it.
Fair enough.
Oh, speaking of Twitch, I just started streaming on Twitch.
True.
I've done 3 streams now, and they've gone pretty well.
Nice.
I'll see if I can remember remind Katri to try to put it in the
Yeah.
description link, but it is Nepco on Twitch, NEPCKO. I believe that's how I had to spell it on Twitch. It's also linked in my Twitter bio.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's pretty dope. I did my whole first stream and had none of my notifications working, and then spent 4 hours trying to fix it. But now they work.
Yeah, streaming.
Go ahead.
Yeah, streaming sounds fun. It's just I don't really understand the tech of it well, and I'm not very charismatic as it is. Plus, I'm not too comfortable with my voice right now.
That's fair.
All of the same problems. I hate hearing my voice. Katru had to basically baby me through getting it working for 2 straight days. And while I think I'm kind of funny, I don't really think I'm very charismatic. But what does carry me is the fact that I stream a lot of Titanfall, and I'm really, really good at Titanfall 2. Like, I don't say I'm really good at games very often, because for the most part, I'm not very good at video games. I'm really fucking good at Titanfall for some reason.
We still gotta play
Nice.
sometime.
What's up?
We still gotta play sometime.
We definitely should. We should do a stream where the 2 of us play Titanfall together.
The 3 of us should play.
That,
True.
or you should just watch me stream and look at how insane my movement and my Kraber flicks are.
Kraber.
Yeah, I use the Kraber.
Use real man's gun, like the. What's the most meme answer for this joke?
No, the Kraber is the meme answer. Do you want to know why? Because I use it like a shotgun.
Ew.
I use grapple and I fly across and try to get into close range duels with the Kraber.
You stupid.
No, dude, I put
What
up
a
big kill
strange
games.
man. What a
You gotta
strange
watch me
man.
play. I'm real, like, I pushed myself into a position where I forced myself to have to get good at the game because I have to win close range engagements versus like car and Volt users.
The car, that's a good one.
That gun is so broke.
Yeah.
A car and the alternator. Holy
Dude,
shit!
shout out
The
to the
weapon
alternator. I wish
Shout out
that
to
that
the-
gun was better in Apex. Smile.
It got buffs this season.
Not enough.
It's pretty dope.
I haven't
Shout
played
out
that game
to-
in like 2 seasons.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty good right now. Shout out to the alternator and Titanfall for being extremely accurate, extremely fast to fire, and doing so much damage.
Yeah.
There are ranges, mid ranges, where it kills faster than the Kraber because its bullets travel faster. That's gross.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I think I might head to bed now.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
Just hit the 2-hour mark, so that seems pretty
Nice.
good timing.
I got to
Yep.
talk about all of my favorite things.
Yeah.
Alright, well, bye-bye, all my loyal Selk fans.
I hate you. Cease your.
Have a good
Yeah, have a good birthday.
and, yeah, have a good birthday.
Have a nice
yeah.
birthday.
No, it's not my birthday.
Make sure to go wish at Gaugura happy birthday on Twitter.
True.
I'm gonna wish Press Selk happy birthday on Twitter.
Do it together. Tag them both.
It's not my birthday. No.
I can't believe Selk is Gaugura.
I'm turning a whole 7 years old today.
Have you ever seen Selk and Gura in the same room and their birthdays on the same day?
It's not my birthday.
Gura stopped streaming right before Selk came on the podcast.
Dude,
You know what that means?
This is a conspiracy right now.
They have to be the same person, right?
it's true. It's true.
No, I'm not a shark. I'm a Selk.
Am shark, dumb short,
Troll.
dumb short.
All right.
Alright,
We'll
good night,
let you
everybody.
go.
Alright.
And, yeah, thanks for coming on.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's been a good time. And yeah,
Yeah. Alright.
I think that's
Bye-bye,
everything.
Selk Nation.
I hate you so much.